Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on NIO, quick and dirty. My voice is totally messed up, so I will do not expand that video too long. So we talk here about the actual price action trading now here at $4.22. And I have to share some information with you guys, which is quite bearish. So we have to check what does that mean and what could be the result of that. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion based on the chart. So guys, before we start with the chart drawings here, I want to show you something here in Fintel. NIO has a short interest of 199 million shares, guys. We cannot see the actual float here, but this is a new all-time high in short interest, guys. So when we see here the history, then NIO had here just a short interest of 152 million shares, and now the short sellers, at least if this is correct what Fintel is showing us here, now the short sellers reported here a short interest of 199 million. It's not an all-time high, that was not correct. We had here already 201 million, but you can see that we're very close to a new all-time high for the short sellers here, the short interest, and yeah, that the short sellers are not hesitating here to short this stock even more down. So what we know here based on the chart, that we had a breakout attempt. So I will show you here the drawings in a second, but as I mentioned before, we also have here some open gaps in the chart. March is a very bearish month in trading, so maybe that's the reason why the short sellers make some additional pressure now to bring the price even more down here to close these gaps, which are waiting here at $3.34, $2.55, and even $1.55, guys. Yeah, please, always when you try to trade stocks like that, NIO has a massive short squeeze potential. You know that I'm very bullish on NIO, but that doesn't mean that we even cannot drop here 50% or more, because we have the open gaps here in the chart. We have the hidden signals that these are possible price targets, and we can just drop like nothing. That's why you always have to work with a stop loss, especially in bearish market phases like that, which is now in March, guys. So as you know, guys, if you also want to see here some other short squeeze plays, then you can check out here my Patreon. I had here many short squeezes in February 2025. March is still calm because the market is tanking down, but we had here in February squeezes between 150 and 800%, guys. Of course, after my predictions here. The last squeeze which we had was this one here. I never show stocks which are just squeezing 60-70%. We also had a couple of them, but as I said, bigger order squeezes from more than 100%. The latest squeeze which we had was here in February. But guys, when everything goes down at the same time, then everything will also squeeze at the same time. That's why if you want to see those short squeeze plays, you can check out, of course, here my Patreon. The full package membership is the way to go, where everybody here is joining in, or at least where every day new people are joining in. Right now, when the market is red, that is a very good opportunity for you also to check out here my member FAQ section and my tutorials. Yeah, time to learn. It's very difficult to trade the month of March, or you can of course go short. But if you want to see my hidden short squeeze stocks, guys, you can of course join the full package membership. The link is here in the video description. So guys, let's now check the drawings here, and maybe one of the reasons why the short sellers went short or increased again their short positions here, which is almost here at the new all-time high, is maybe because we have this rejection at the algo trend line. I said that we have here now the first breakout attempt, but we can see that the daily candle which we had didn't close above the trend line, guys. It's very simple, yeah. The short sellers here, they are just also working with algos. Everything is based on algos, and I mentioned that before, that we have here this kind of wedge pattern for NIO, and that we have, in my opinion, yeah, a high chance here to see a breakout or a squeeze back here in May 2025. That would just make sense, that the market is coming down, that we see here some shakeouts, that the buying pressure is not there yet because the market is going short right now, and that we start to bottom in here in April and then see a breakout here in May, June 2025. That's for me. That's why for me, guys, nothing changed. My trading strategy for NIO is the same. This is my personal way how I trade this ticker here. But as I said, we still have this hidden signal here. There is one open gap at $1.55. You can see that here. All-time low for NIO was 2019 here. November 2019 was the all-time low, and from this all-time low we start to gap up, and that's why we still have this open gap at $1.55. So that doesn't mean that this wedge pattern here is the bottom. That's why please work with a stop loss. And then, guys, I mean, if NIO comes down to $1.55 or lower, of course, I will also load up here a lot of more shares. This is how I trade this here. So what is the The bullish scenario, guys, we are still here in the algo trading zone. So the green box here between $4.40 and $3.28 is supporting the price. Every time when the stock hits $3.73, we usually get here a bullish response. So we're trading above $3.73. That's why we are not bearish yet. I'm not confused that the short sellers loading up some shares, but as you know, guys, when they create more short positions, that at some point they will cover or have to cover more or less their short positions. And that means, guys, we could see here a massive squeeze incoming for NIO. That's why technically here nothing changed. We have the same setup. In my opinion, as soon as NIO squeeze over $5.37, guys, when we break out of this wedge pattern here, for the new viewers, guys, I will zoom out for a second that you can see that here. This is in which we are trading in, and that's why it has been so, yeah, it was a very spicy situation, because you can see since June 2022, we're trading in this pattern here, in this trend channel pattern, and within this trend channel pattern, we start to build here a wedge pattern, and we had now the first breakout attempt here since back here in June 2022, but you can see that we could not close with a full candle body over this price here, over this trend line, and we got one more time rejected. But that looks good, guys. Also the rejection here, you can see that when we see the spike to the lowest point here, 20% in just here 3 days, guys. This is a massive technical reaction, but as I said, the bears have to use a lot of pressure here, a lot of shares, to bring the price below $3.73. That's why I think, guys, I strongly believe, this is, as I said, not financial advice, when we come here below $3.73 and start to go in these price ranges here, you can see that too good to be true, $2.66 to $2.56, guys. This is where I think we will start to see here a technical reaction for NIO. Guys, my voice is too weak for this video here. I'm sorry. I don't want to bother you guys. If you want to copy here the price levels, as you know, this is everything based on TradingView. You can use that chart program for yourself if you want to copy what I'm showing you here, also for learning purposes, of course. I can offer you here a $15 discount link. This discount link is available here in the video description. And I always recommend here the premium tier, which is good for beginners and advanced traders. So guys, yeah, I wish you great success with NIO. Thank you for your time. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you for your time, guys, and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.